And hello there, my name is Jason Scott. I am from SEO Facelift. And today we are going to do the next part of our series on meta tags. Today we're going to be talking about the description tag. What is the description tag? Well, the description tag is another one of those tags that are up in the head tags of your website. I kind of went through this last week, so if you want to go back and look at our title tag page that goes through what the head tags are and what they are. There's a little difference between a head tag and a description tag because this one it's not a title, it's a meta. So it's meta and then the name, what type of meta tag it is, it's description. And this has content, and then the content or everything is within quotes, and it needs to be 160 characters. So just like in the title tags, the title tag is up there in the blue, and that was your headline for your search results. Now, the description tag is the sales copy of it. So it is what you do. Okay, it's how you do it, what you do it, and your call to action, all wrapped up into one, and all has to be within 160 characters. So your title tag gets their attention. Your description sells them on clicking your URL. Okay, so uh, I used a Moz definition last week for the title tag. So this week we're going to talk about the meta description. It should read. I'm just going to paraphrase this. You can read it while I'm talking. It should be read intelligently, meaning that you shouldn't stuff it with keywords, and you shouldn't just use nonsense like I sell cars because I like cars, because cars and cars, maybe we work on cars and cars. Make it sound like you're talking to somebody. Remember, when you're writing for the internet, you should be writing at about an eighth grade level. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive. Some actually say fifth grade, some say early high school. But remember that a lot of people didn't really learn anything after high school, and a lot of people don't really think anything matters in middle school. So if you just kind of combine all of that and you just go with an eighth grade level, it's right whenever it's that point in your life when everybody's right out of grammar, so they should understand what you're coming up with. So make sure it reads intelligently is what I'm really trying to say. I'll stop that rant now. Okay, so why? I kind of went through this a little bit, but let's go through it in depth. So the description tag is your advertising copy for the search result listing. Your title tag, your description tag, and your URL are like a newspaper classified ad. Everybody here's seen one. If not, go look at one, or even a Craigslist ad. You want something that's going to jump out and get their attention with the title tag, and then sell them. So if you're selling, you got an estate sale that's coming up. So you talk about a massive estate sale coming on Sunday, and the description tag you want to put in there what's for sale, and everything must go, and then the URL is how you get a hold of them. So just think of everything like a newspaper classified ad. And if you want to look at how this kind of works out, I pick up a Sunday newspaper and just kind of go through the classifieds. I know they're not as thick as they used to be, but go through there and look at the ones that jump out at you. And the ones that you remember, circle all those as you're just thumbing through it real quick. Circle the ones that go through there. And those are the ones that you want to write with, because typically we go after the type of people that we like, and the people that we like are generally people that are like ourselves. So if the classified ad jumped out at you, there's a reason for that, and it's probably going to resonate with the client type, avatar, whatever you want to call them, your client, your target audience. They're probably going to be that same type of ad is probably going to resonate with them. They probably used some power words, and I have another video coming on power words, so stay tuned. But just look at those ads and then see why one stuck out at you. So the next thing we need is length. I kind of went over really, really quick before, but the description tag should be under 300 characters, but a lot of that gets truncated or cut short if you get over 170. So between 160, like 158 to 165. A lot of people talk that's the sweet spot. You kind of want to keep it right in there, but remember that's a lot of information you got to try to pack within your description tag. And writing a description tag properly is an art form. So when you write something, and say you're writing ad copy, or you're making landing pages. This is probably one of the best way to do it. Create a bunch of different landing pages and try to rank them, and look at the description. Which ones are working? And you can do that by tracking it through analytics, or you can create a bunch of different landing pages and do some Facebook ads, and then whichever Facebook ad uh, ranked best, then that description tag is actually working better than some of the others, and then try to replicate that in the future. So there are some pitfalls with the title tag or the description tag. So everyone, just like a title tag, has to be unique for every page. Now they can have the same voice, but they need to be unique. So and don't keyword stuff these either. But so if you're doing like an e-commerce page, what you want to do is, what is the product that you're selling on that page? Why is it cool? And then tell them to buy it. So usually it's why it's cool, what makes it different, call to action. It's a good flow for what a description tag should be for every page. And your description tag may not be used by Google. This means that if you keyword stuff it, or it doesn't have, if it's not close enough to the content that's on the page, Google will just pick words out of they'll just pick a phrase, or the first part of a paragraph of your content for that page, and that's going to be a description tag. So try to make it as relevant to the page as possible. Therefore, it'll work. Now, once again, my name is Jason Scott. I'm from SEO Facelift. If you have any questions on whether or not you're doing this right, or if you just need some advice on this, you can go to my page and go down and sign up for a time. I do consultations. We can talk about getting your page to rank better. We can talk about why your page doesn't flow right. We can talk about the design of it. But in any case, that was the description tag. Stay tuned. I have a whole series. I have the rest of the series coming. Please subscribe to my channel and go to my social media page for SEO Facelift and like and share it. Thank you very much.